Yo, what's up, Transit? How's it going? How's everyone doing? We have missed you. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being a part of our live stream. My name is Danelle, and to my left, see, I had to figure it out. To my left, we have
Josh. Making a return.
Yo, put some like fire emojis in the chat because Josh is back with us for week 2 of This or That.
That's
Josh,
right.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
I feel like I'm like a talk show host right now. Hey, Josh, thank you so much for being our guest on the show this morning. Hey, do you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself? What's your name, your social insurance number, and if you poop a lot? I'm joking. Don't say that. But do tell.
Didn't know where you were going.
Yeah, a little bit about yourself. Hey, like, what's your favorite hobby? Your favorite food? All the fun stuff.
Yeah. So I recently graduated high school. Just finished grade 12 in June.
Woo.
Which is crazy. My favorite hobby is probably just to shoot some hoops in the driveway.
Okay.
Definitely my favorite hobby. And favorite food, I gotta say pancakes. Waking up in the morning and having a couple warm pancakes, unbelievable.
So do you like buttermilk, chocolate chip, blueberry, or like plain pancakes?
I like a good buttermilk pancake.
Okay, I can vibe with you on that one. A nice, fluffy buttermilk pancake.
Definitely used to like the chocolate chip, but kind of grown into the buttermilk.
Ooh, well, how about you guys? What do you guys like? What's your favorite food? Let us know in the chat. And hey, if you are new, I want to say welcome once again. Hey, we're so pumped that you've joined us this morning. We're so excited for what this morning's going to be. Hey, and I want to remind you and let you guys know that Transit exists to help students discover a faith of their own. It's a place where you can come, invite your friends, have fun, and just learn a little bit more about Jesus.
All right, and also if you're new here, I've heard there's a link in the description that if you fill it out, if you're new here, you can get some transit swag.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay. So are you gonna get like a transit car?
I don't actually know.
A transit
probably just
yacht?
Like clothing wise.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Not sure.
You're just like spitting like.
I mean,
like some...
you might have to answer that question. I don't know.
Well, hey, if you are new, let us know, and you guys get some swag, and you'll figure out what that stuff is. Hey, and after our live stream, we are hopping in Zoom, and if you tuned in last week, you would have known that we're actually giving away a fun prize in our Zoom calls. Should we tell them what it is?
I don't know. What do you think? I think we should. Maybe. No.
Maybe
Keep it a secret.
Maybe
Keep it a
not
secret.
yet. If you stay tuned in throughout the entire morning, you will find out what the prize is. Pretty sick, it's pretty awesome, and there's actually more than one. So there's more than one chance to win the prize. So make sure you stay tuned in. We're going in Zoom right after this.
Hop on Zoom.
Gonna hop on Zoom. If you haven't downloaded it, you can download it right now. In our description, there's instructions. It's gonna be a fun morning overall.
Man, sounds fun.
Yeah, it does. Oh.
Also. like and subscribe.
Yes!
Gotta do it.
You gotta make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've never started liking more videos and subscribing more than this summer. Like, I think I'm subscribed to like 200 people.
Really?
Personal, yeah.
I don't subscribe to that many people.
Shame on you. Are you subscribed to Transit?
I am.
Good. Are you subscribed to Transit? You make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell your mama, your papa, your granny, your grandpa, Baby, JJ, I don't know, anyone, all your friends, tell them they need to subscribe because we have some fun content coming out on Sunday mornings and some fun videos coming this coming year. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Hey, yo, I don't know about you, but this summer has been interesting. There's actually some fun learnings this summer. One for me, I figured out Transit that I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh.
Yep, I know. Harsh. It's a sad moment, guys. I can't have as much dairy as I used to. Like, I could drink like bowls of cereal all the time and like have ice cream for days. And now, you know, if I have one bowl of cereal and one cone of ice cream, I'm on the toilet for the rest of the night. Is that too much information?
Probably.
I feel like you guys need to know. When you get to a certain age, it's not the same. No longer.
So can you like dunk Oreos in milk or anything?
No, I can't. Oh.
It's okay.
But like, I still do.
Okay.
I just, you know, fart a lot.
Oh, I see. So it's just bad for everyone around you.
Yeah, exactly. But like, how do you dip your Oreos? Like, I put my full Oreo in. What do you do?
I do like half at a time, like 2 bites.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you guys do? Do you guys do a full Oreo or half an Oreo? Let us know in the chat. I think people are gonna be on my side, Josh.
I don't know. Maybe. That might be right.
Okay.
I think they could be on my side.
Put hashtag Danelle or hashtag Josh if you are on our team. If you are half an Oreo kind of guy, or girl,
Josh.
or full Oreo kind of guy or girl, because you know
it's true.
I think full Oreo is the way to go.
I don't know. I think half.
Well, we can agree to know that you are wrong. Okay.
No.
Oh, man. Okay, well, we are in our second version of this or that for this game. Yo,
Very
you and
excited.
Marissa did pretty good last week.
We did.
Yeah, I was fairly impressed.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do better, though, because, you know.
Maybe. It's true.
I just think.
There is room for improvement. We got one or two.
And also, I think we have more people going to help us out this time. Am I right? You guys better help us out. You guys better be on our team this time. Yeah. All right, so let's jump into the first one. If you don't know what game we're playing, this or that, we're gonna have 2 clues gonna pop up on the screen. We have to figure out the combination that goes with both of them into the answer. So let's do the first one as a trial, okay? So the first one is Yeezy plus California Seaboard. So Yeezy, so that's a clue.
Yeah.
And the other clue is California Seaboard.
Alright, so Yeezys are shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kanye West.
Kanye West 2020. It's true.
So I don't know, Yeezys and Kanye West, like
probably.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I think we gotta go with that.
And what's a California Seaboard? It's like a
I don't know.
A surfboard.
Surfboard. Sounds like seaboard. Sounds like it could be a surfboard.
Kanye West.
No, definitely.
What do you guys think? Let us know. Oh man.
I think we're stumped.
California.
I don't even know.
It's a California seaboard. Like a seaboard is.
Sounds like another word for a surfboard. Yeah. Because like you surf on the sea. It's a board. Makes sense.
Let's lock it in. Ready?
Yeah.
It's locked in. We have Kanye West and seaboard. Let's see if what's the answer.
Kanye West? Oh, West Coast.
We were like, it's like 50%, you know.
We got Kanye West.
Yeah.
I think we'll give it to ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, half a point.
Yeah, half a point. There we go. Half a point for us.
All right.
Okay, let's see the next one.
Place to set your drink or ping pong.
Ooh.
Ping pong.
Okay, where do you set your... I usually set my drink
on a coaster?
You do?
That's where I put my drink, yeah. Put it on a coaster.
So I recently got coasters in my house. So I guess
watermarks.
Really? I don't know. I just wipe it off afterwards. I just put it on the table. That's what I do.
It's true.
Just put it straight on the table, on the floor, on the carpet. Yeah. But So I say table, you say coaster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think coaster.
And then plus ping pong. What is that?
No.
Ping pong.
Ooh. Ping pong table?
That makes so
both,
like.
I mean, both tables.
So table, ping pong table. Table.
Yeah.
Table. We got one word, table.
We got one. Yeah.
Table.
Definitely got the table.
Table. We're going with table. What do you guys think? I think table is the answer.
Definitely.
I hope so.
It's got to be along those lines.
Let's see.
Coffee table tennis.
We got like one right?
Yeah, we're on the right track.
How did you get coffee table from that? And then like tennis, table tennis.
Table tennis.
I guess ping pong is table tennis.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, do you play ping pong?
Not as much anymore. We have a ping pong table, but
you do?
Well, we got a couch, and so we got a new couch, and it's bigger, so it doesn't really fit in the basement. So I haven't been playing it a lot lately.
Okay.
But I do enjoy a good ping pong.
Yeah, I'm awful. I'm terrible at ping pong.
I'm not great,
like,
but like
so
it's
bad.
Fun.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta get a rally with someone.
No, I feel like if I'm not like amazing at it, I don't want to do it. Is that bad?
I see.
I think I need to pray about that. I think
Probably.
That's not quality.
I think you need to pray about that. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, next one. School comedian plus Nemo. School comedian, Danelle. Danelle. And then Nemo.
Don't know where Danelle fits in.
Nemo, I think of Dory. I think of Ellen DeGeneres.
And
Danelle, DeGeneres.
I see where you're going. Maybe.
See? You see that combination? Yeah. Guys, I'm like a whiz. Like,
I think we got it right.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Connection.
All the way. Full circle.
I don't know. I'm pretty off, actually. I feel like I'm wrong. So, okay, class clown. Class clown is a school comedian class clown.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Class clown.
You were a class clown?
Yeah. Put your hand up if you're the class clown in the chat. I feel like majority of you guys in the chat right now are class clowns. Like,
probably.
For sure.
Definitely. There's some pretty funny people in chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Man.
I would think so.
All the spammers in chat right now that are
about
to spam with emojis. I see.
Definitely.
It's happening. They do it. They do it. Oh,
of
man.
course.
So okay, so class clown and then Nemo.
I don't know. Nemo. Ocean. No, that's not close.
I'm actually thinking, guys. I'm thinking really hard on what Nemo is. Like what kind of fish is Nemo?
Small fish?
I can't.
Tiny fish?
Small fish. So okay,
I don't know.
Nemo,
He looks like a goldfish.
He's a clownfish, people. He's a clownfish. I knew I'd figure it out. Clownfish.
Clownfish works perfectly.
Clownfish.
It's gotta be that.
Let's see.
And it is.
Yes. Ooh. Okay. I think we should take a break.
Yeah,
I think we are on a roll
and
right
on a
now.
high note. And on a high note.
Yeah, I agree. And on a high note. Well, guys, hey, we are in part 2 of This or That. I'm super pumped. We have our friend Terrence. He's bringing the message today. Hey, let's take a look.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's so good to see you again. I know you could choose to be anywhere else right now, but I am so excited you chose to be here. My name is Ashley, and I love to talk about things that matter and that we all deal with on a daily basis. And the thing I have on my mind this week is comparison. You know, when we hold this in our lives next to that in someone else's life. You know what I mean, right? We've all been there. And I don't know about you, but anytime I catch myself comparing my this to someone else's that, I feel disappointed, hopeless, frustrated, anxious, or sometimes I even feel motivated. And sometimes even like I'm better than others. One of the most powerful feelings comparison brings out in us is the feeling of jealousy. In fact, I recently found my 8th grade journal that my best friend Jenny and I used to pass back and forth to each other in the hallway at school. I would write to her, and then I'd see her in the hallway, pass it to her. She'd write back to me and pass it back to me. All of that lives in a spiral notebook that happens to be sitting on my bookshelf at home. Throughout the entire journal, I wrote about how I wanted the guy my best friend was dating to like me. His name was Jason. Jason and I were best friends, but he always liked my friends, never me. It was clear in my many notes to Jenny that I was extremely jealous of any girl he was hanging out with. I would get angry at the girls he liked. I would say awful things about them, or even worse, I would pretend I was their friend to their face and then try and get Jason to break up with them behind their back. Awful. I know. See, jealousy is a very specific type of comparison. It's what we feel when we want what someone else has, and it happens more than we may realize. When that person in your youth group comes in with a new pair of name brand sneakers, and you're still rocking the ones from last season, when your friend is so much fun that everybody wants to be around them and you can't seem to muster up even a little bit of that kind of popularity. Or when your teammate has two parents living at home, but you have a family that's, well, complicated? When someone gets the solo, or your sibling gets more attention, or that girl has better clothes, or that boy was named team captain, the list could go on and on, right? If we are really honest, jealousy can show up anywhere and everywhere. And while it may not seem like that big of a deal at first, jealousy has a lot of potential to do harm to both the way we see ourselves and the way we see and treat others. For starters, jealousy can cause us to feel insecure. The more jealous we become of someone else, the more insecure or uncertain we feel about ourselves. And that insecurity can quickly lead to us becoming unhappy. Unhappy with our stuff, unhappy with our appearance, unhappy with our friend group, unhappy with our family and our status at school. It's hard to be happy with any part of what we have or who we are when we're letting jealousy motivate the way we see it. Like I shared about my own middle school journal. Sometimes we end up angry. We're so jealous of what the other person has that we get mad. Mad at our parents for not letting us have what we want, mad at God for not giving us the life they have, and sometimes mad at the other person for simply having what we want. Or maybe we don't experience a lot of jealousy when we compare ourselves to others because we feel pretty good about our lives. When we look at our this compared to other people's that, honestly, we might feel better than them. We might even look down on other people because we feel they don't measure up. But the problem with comparison is that it's a cycle. While we may feel great about our lives right now, it's never enough, is it? So we keep comparing. We keep trying to measure ourselves to others and eventually keep getting jealous. It never stops, even when you get older. And this is where jealousy gets really tricky because it doesn't just impact us, it impacts our relationships with other people. When we're jealous of someone else, we sometimes start keeping our distance from them. We avoid them because we don't want to deal with the jealousy we feel when we're around them. Or we start talking about them behind their backs. We tear them down to make ourselves feel better. And eventually, we stop being able to be happy for them at all. We stop being able to celebrate the good things in their lives because it only reminds us of what's missing in ours. That's what jealousy does. It keeps us from celebrating the good things around us, both in our lives and in the lives of others. I don't know about you, but that's just not the kind of life I want, at least not anymore. I don't want to be unhappy simply because this in my life doesn't compare to that in someone else's. I don't want to be the kind of friend or family member or teammate or a member of a friend group that can't be happy for somebody else. So what do? How do we keep ourselves from letting jealousy and comparison change the way we see ourselves and others? Well, here's what I've learned. People have been dealing with this whole jealousy thing for thousands of years. So much so that the Bible has story after story of people whose lives were affected by it. One of those people is a guy named David. His story is crazy because he went from being a shepherd boy to a hero on the battlefield to a king. Now at first, the king of Israel at the time, a guy named Saul, liked David. After all, David killed a giant named Goliath and saved the nation during battle. That was a big win for Saul's army. Excited over the victory, the people of Israel greeted King Saul with a parade to celebrate as the army returned home from battle. And that's when things started to change. See, Saul had a major issue with the way the people decided to celebrate. The song they sang celebrated both King Saul and David. And as king, Saul didn't want to share his fame and popularity. Take a look at his response. This made Saul very angry. "What's this?" he said. "They credit David with 10,000s and me with only thousands? Next, they'll be making him their king." So from that time on, Saul kept a jealous eye on David. See what happened there? Just like that. Jealousy changed the way Saul viewed David. And eventually, that jealousy changed the way he treated David. Saul's jealousy got so bad that he even tried to kill David. Not once, not twice, multiple times. Why? Because he was jealous. Saul was happy with his life and even his relationship with David until he started comparing himself to David. That comparison led to jealousy, and that jealousy changed everything. It changed Saul. It changed his relationship with David, and it consumed a big part of Saul's life. Saul spent a lot of his reign as king thinking of ways to hurt David. I know that's a dramatic story, but that's what jealousy has the power to do, to change the way we see what we have, to destroy our relationships with other people, to kill our ability to celebrate the good things happening in our lives and in theirs. When we compare ourselves to other people, we end up not celebrating others or ourselves in the process. In another place in the Bible, a book filled with wisdom called Proverbs, the writer explained jealousy this way. "A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones." Envy is just another way to say jealousy. And as the writer of this proverb said, it has the potential to rot or break down your bones. Of course, it won't literally do that. The writer was simply painting a picture of the way jealousy impacts our life from the inside out. But think about your bones for a second. They're a pretty important part of your body. They're the core of what holds you up. They're what makes the shape of you. The writer of this proverb was painting a pretty awful picture that envy hits at the core of who you are. Jealousy rots you to the core. It decays. It breaks you down. It eats at you. That's what happened to Saul. Jealousy rotted everything in his life. It consumed him so much so that he could hardly lead the nation because of it. But David, he kept his heart at peace. And as the proverb tells us, that's what gives life to the body. See, while jealousy breaks down, peace built up. So even though David was hurt by Saul's jealousy, he never went down the road of comparison with Saul himself. David kept his eyes on the good in his life, and that helped him stay at peace. And the same can be true for us. I know it's true for me. When I keep my eyes focused on what I do have, I find more peace. When I stop focusing on what others have, I'm better able to enjoy the good in my life and the good in theirs. Because the truth is this, when we stop comparing, we can better celebrate others and ourselves. So, how do we avoid comparison and jealousy and instead choose to celebrate others and ourselves? I think we can begin by doing two things. First, start with you. Think about what you do have that's worth celebrating, and trust me, there is something you have that's worth celebrating. Maybe it's a good relationship with your parents, or a cool older sibling, or one solid best friend. Maybe it's the fact that you made the team, or simply had the courage to try out. Maybe it's a sunny day, or a song you really love, or the fact that you know God loves you. Big or small, start avoiding jealousy by celebrating the good in your own life. Then, celebrate someone else. Celebrate someone else, and I don't just mean anybody else. I want you to try to find a way to celebrate the person that you are jealous of right now. I know, that's not gonna be easy. But remember, celebration will help you move toward peace, and peace will build you up. This is just as much for you as it is for the other person. So congratulate them for getting the lead in the play, or compliment their new skateboard trick, or talk positively about them with your friends. And if all you can do is pray for them, that works too. Prayer is a great place to start celebrating and appreciating someone else. Here's the thing. I think think we could all use a little practice when it comes to celebrating ourselves and celebrating others, right? That's why I went searching for some GIFs or GIFs or GIFs or GIFs, I'm not sure what you call it. So I asked some of my friends to see if they could celebrate the way the GIF celebrated. And they did. Let me show you. I don't know about you, but now I want to go out and celebrate everything and everyone in my life. So this week, whatever you choose to do, take a step to celebrate the good in your life and the lives of those around you. Because when we stop comparing, we can better celebrate others and ourselves. We know it's easy to talk about this, but it's not as simple to actually do it. That's why we made sure everyone in this room has a group leader. Your group leader shows up every week because they care about you. They want to celebrate you and help you celebrate other people. They want to help you practice this stuff because they know it can change your life for the better. So, as you head to group, think about opening up to your group leader as you answer this question. What's one thing or person I can celebrate?
Hey, well, welcome back, guys. What an amazing message from Ashley, not from Terrence. Man, I can't believe I mixed that up.
I'm sure Terrence would have done a good job.
Yeah. Oh, man. But hey, I am so thankful that we're talking about celebrating people, celebrating each other, because it's so easy sometimes to think only of ourselves and only think about what we want, what we need, or we think we need, and forget that other people have amazing stuff that we can celebrate them. And when we start thinking about that aspect, it'll be a lot easier. But that verse that she talked about was so good. That it was Proverbs 14:30. A heart at peace gives life to the body. That first part is so simple, saying, hey, when you're at peace with yourself, when you are able to recognize, hey, the good in you, and actually you're talking about this when we're off screen, the celebrating part.
Yeah, it's when you kind of look at yourself and you find things that you can celebrate about yourself. It's so much easier to celebrate others because you're happy within. Like within, when you're often like trying to tear yourself down or kind of going at it with yourself, it's harder to find things that other people are doing and to celebrate them. But when you find those things that you would want others to celebrate about you, it makes it so much easier to celebrate others.
Yeah, and like that second part in the verse says, but envy rots the bones. Now that's pretty graphic, as Ash was saying. Like it is. Yeah. Like I don't think actually talking about rotting the bones, but it's like jealousy. Jealousy works from the inside out, and jealousy is an ugly thing. But when you start thinking of all the good things that you have, and all the good things that other people have, and start celebrating those things, jealousy has no room to take over. Your bones don't have room to rot because you are celebrating and you are happy and your heart is at peace, man. I'm loving so far what we're talking about when we're talking about this or that in the comparison. And I know there's so much that we can work on as people. There's so much I can work on. But I love the verse that Marissa talked about last week when we talked about how God made us fearfully and wonderfully. I think I'm saying that verse correctly, right?
I think so.
Yeah, fearfully and wonderfully. And it's so true. Like God made every single person the way that he wanted you to be made. And he loves you just the way you are. It doesn't matter if you have the newest iPhone or if you don't. And thinking of all the good things that God has blessed you with and celebrating those things kind of puts our heart at peace and allows us to want to celebrate others.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's wonderful being able to celebrate others, as it takes almost a weight off of your own shoulders.
Yeah, I agree. And you get friends. People like you and do that.
Of course, yeah.
All right, hey, well, before we head out, just a reminder that we're going to hop on Zoom right after this, and we're giving away some fun prizes. So I'm actually not going to tell you the prizes yet. I'm just going to say hop on Zoom. Hey, I'm going to pray us out and then see you guys later, right? Let's pray. Father God, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for creating us so uniquely, God. Thank you that you meet us where we are. You give us what we need, God. And thank you for always showing up when we need you the most, God. And I pray for all those students who are watching right now, God. God, I pray that they will see how amazing they are. They will understand that you made them to perfection, God. That you have created them in your image, and that we are so thankful that we're able to, just be able to gather together and learn more about you. God, thank you so much for loving us. We love you. In your name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. Woo. What do they have to do?
They gotta like and subscribe.
And
hop on a Zoom.
See you guys later. Peace out.